Good evening, folks. Welcome to Sunday night's editions of Stocks and Slides with Joe Man. Well, are we ready to get this week rolling? Friday finished out very strong. Dow actually ended up finishing over 400 points. So that's exciting. So I would tend to think that Monday should continue on to that path, especially having 2 or 3 down days in the market last week. So to have that big pump up on Friday, typically a lot of people sell and take their profits on Friday and run and wait to see what Monday brings. But Friday obviously was a big buying day, which is great. And so real excited to see what this week's brings. So let's look at the news and let's look at different sectors and see how they moved last Friday. So communication services is up 0.2%, down negative 2.07 for the last month. So that's interesting. Consumer discretionary up 0.61%, down 1.11% overall for the month. Which I wonder how much of this consumer discretionary is the ship that's blocking the sea, and apparently. That 13 is blocking 13% of the supply line there that is, shipped goods and everything from that region. So that's definitely interesting. Consumer staples up 2.34%, up 9.48% for the month. So that's pretty interesting. Actually, I'm going to make a note of that consumer staples. So this consumer staples is going up for this past month, obviously because the restrictions are being lifted up, stores are starting to open. The consumer, the buyer, me, you, is feeling a little more comfortable on spending money now at the stores. So that's why consumer staples is starting to go up. So I'm making a note of consumer staples. Now, obviously, would not be a bad time to maybe start looking at the consumer staples sector, as it's now's the time to purchase the consumer staples for sure. Energy up 1.13% on Friday, up 1.76%. for the month, up 18.71% for the last 3 months. So energy has really, it's really taken a beating over the last couple weeks. It did finish strong on Friday, and there's a lot of great energy sectors out there. A lot of great energy companies right now as well that have really, prices have been marked way down since there's been a pretty steady supply of bleeding over the last couple weeks. So that's also a good sector to get into, especially how it's, the over 3 month trend. Obviously, month 2 and month 3 was the go-to months, but it's still continuously going. So that's another, like I said, the energy companies right now are dirt cheap, dirt cheap. So that with the overall pattern and trend of still on an incline, that's pretty good. Financials up 1.10% for Friday, up 2.5% for the month, over 13.54 for the 3 months. Financials again, they're coming back. Things are starting to come back. They're clawing their way back. So even though it seems like we've been blistered with a bunch of red days, we have. But the overall trend and pattern is we are still coming back. Healthcare, 1.19%. I kind of would expect the healthcare and stuff to kind of start falling off. I think a lot of people's kind of over this, this COVID stuff and this and that and looking for cures. And, I think, anyways, that's just my personal thoughts. I feel like healthcare is going to maybe start falling off a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. Industrials, I expect the industrials to continue to climb, up 1.5% on Friday, up 2.95 for the month, up 7.19 for the past 3 months. IT, information technology, has kind of been back and forth. Of course, we know Apple has lost a lot of ground over the past month after it being as high as almost $148 a share. Last I looked, it was down to $121 a share with not a lot of excitement around Apple right now. I actually heard that Apple, there's been a recall of a whole bunch of products and basically turn in these Apple products and I'm not sure. It's something about it's a data security issue for sure. So anyways, materials are up 2.08% on Friday, 4.58% for the month, 8.9% overall for the past 3 months. Again, everything is green. You see the last 3 month trend overall of every single sector is growing, right? So overall, everything is continuously going up, which is a good sign that we're not going backwards. We are crawling out of this hole, which is exciting. So utilities has kind of fallen off the past couple weeks. It did finish strong on Friday, up 0.41, the worst performing sector. Pretty good last month, but it's like the slowest to come back overall. So let's check out Sundial. What's Sundial doing? Last I looked, it was not going too good. Bear with me, folks. All right. Ooh, $1.13 a share now. It's dropped 9 cents on Friday. It is continuing to fall. Let's see let's look at it a little more close here. So we could possibly, I'm real curious to see what tomorrow brings for Sundial, as it looks like on the 25th, it was as low as about $1.10. So Friday it was $1.13. So it appears to have possibly met a support. There could be a support line with Sundial here at $1.13. Could be. We won't know until tomorrow if this support line is true. But it appears it has reached a support line of about $1.10, $1.13, based on what I see right here. As you know, if we go to a 10-day chart, we've had this action happening. So it seems as if this roller coaster is coming to the bottom and it's flattening back out. So there appears to be a support here at the $1.10 to $1.13. That is my takeaway from Sundial. Let's look at AMC real quick. Let's go to 5-day. There's a 70-cent change for AMC on Friday. There was a high of 11.53. The day's low was 10.01. Again, if we're talking fundamentals and valuations of AMC, this is still very much overpriced. But again, with AMC, it's similar to GameStop. It's not about valuations and fundamentals. So I don't like to call supports, even though it looks as if there could be a support trying to form here. But AMC is just so volatile. I mean, I have seen this thing go from $5.50 to $13 a share and back down to $5. So, but again, you follow the hype and all that, and that can definitely create major bounce on a stock, and that's what bounces AMC. It's not valuations and fundamentals and how much money they're making. I mean, they are slowly losing money, and they have been for a long time. Let's look at this 3-year chart. Look at this 3-year chart of AMC. Do you see this overall trend of AMC? This is a 3-year chart. So this is May of, I guess, 2018. Let's go to May of 2019. Let's go to May of 2020. So this overall trend is not good, like I said. But with AMC, it doesn't matter. It's not about fundamentals and valuations. It's you know, but I would be scared to touch it at $10. Me personally, you know, if this thing dropped back down to $5 again, I mean, it may be a great opportunity because I've seen this thing at one point. It did establish a support at $5.50, and I even called it being a support. And next thing you know, it did. It never dropped below that $5.50. And now here we are 2 weeks later, and I'm talking about it, and it's at, you know, a closing price of $10.24 on Friday. But, you know, it had a high of $11.53. So if I would have acted on that support that I've seen at $5.50, you know, I could have, through $5,000, I could have had a $5,000 gain. So, you know, I kind of, you know, it kind of a little disturbing. But if this thing does, I wouldn't buy in at $10.24. I just wouldn't. The risk and reward there is just not, it's just not worth it. You know, I would like to see this thing drop all the way back down to $5 before making the purchase. But that's just me. And again, I am no financial advisor, so this is all for, you know, entertainment reasons. Well, folks, I hope everybody had a great weekend. And if y'all haven't already, if y'all wouldn't mind, if y'all please click that like and subscribe button. Generally, you know, I cover Sundial, AMC. If there's any other stocks you would like for me to cover, please comment below my video, and you know, and I would love to touch bases on those companies. So yeah, let's hope we have a great week, folks. Hope we, you know, we have a lot of green days ahead, and I feel as if Monday's going to be a green day. I mean, I really do. It's kind of unusual that for Friday to finish over 400 points, a lot of you know, it's a good sign. It's a good sign when it finishes that high on a Friday. Like I said, Friday is usually the sale day, but obviously Friday was a buy day. So maybe Monday will be a buy day, and Tuesday, and, you know, we continue to make money. You know it. So again, hope you all have a great night. Thanks for watching.